So we have made it to Windhoek. I think I'm saying that name wrong, but we're in Namibia for now. We just made it to the Airbnb, and it was interesting getting here because the airport is like 45 minutes away from the city center, and luckily a gentleman offered to give us a ride. He's a content creator, so we're supposed to be meeting up with him. But let me give you a tour of the B&B. This is the kitchen, washing machine, microwave, refrigerator, living room. This place is very nice. It smells wonderful. I don't know what they got, like Febreze or something around here, but it is really, really nice. This is the first bathroom right here.
They said it was 2 queen beds. Look at this shit.
So we have 2 twin beds, which is...
They advertised it as 2 queen beds. That was the whole reason we got this, but...
Then this is the bedroom. There's some big bug here flying around. What is this? This is to the bathroom. So this is the bathroom and the master. Let's see, do they have a balcony? Oh, they do have a balcony. Oh, so they have a grill out here. Where's the light at? Okay, it's not working. So this is the balcony, chair, grill. Nice little spot. B&Bs are more expensive here in Southern Africa. This is probably one of the best B&Bs so far that I looked at. Better than the ones we had in Botswana. This is like comparable to the ones you have in like South Africa or something like that. So the plan right now is it's about 8:30. We just got here. We're supposed to link up with the gentleman who gave us a ride from the airport. He said he's going to show us around. Definitely going out tonight to explore. And I'm going to be live, of course, on Kick. If you don't already follow it, kick.com/KidGreatness. It's going to be in the corner of the screen. Yeah, let's go explore Namibia. Twin Day. Alright guys, so we are in Windhoek. First time here. We're on the streets. The streets are absolutely deserted. Ain't nobody here.
That nightclub.
Damn, why he pushing over way out like that?
Oh, they about to fight over here. Look at them.
Alright, but yeah, it's empty. We about to go check out this club right quick.
I just slapped that nigga for pointing my face like that.
They about to fight, so welcome to Namibia. Okay guys, so we're at the first spot of the night. We went to another spot, but it looked like it was a gambling hall or whatever. So we're about to pop our Namibian cherry by going to the first club and see how it's looking like. Let's go. Twin Day.
Namibia, November, December is not a safe place to be working with this kind of material.
Why?
Let's just say it's not safe.
They don't rob at gunpoint, do they though?
Some do, but mostly with knives.
With knives.
Oh, okay. You been robbed before?
Yes, I did.
Damn.
With a knife.
Damn. Damn. Okay.
But enjoy, guys. Welcome to Windhoek, Namibia. I believe I'm saying that correctly.
It's my first 24 hours here, and let's just say they have been less. It hasn't been a dull moment. So I'm gonna take you around and show you how Windhoek looks. The Windhoek sign is right there. The sun is reflecting the back way, so it says I love Windhoek, but you can't see it from this angle. So I haven't been here for almost 24 hours. Probably been here maximum 12 hours in the town. And so much stuff has happened. So to back up, we went out last night. We went out about 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And Windhoek is a very interesting place. Very, very interesting place so far. So we went out to a club called Mint. And one thing you can see about Windhoek is it has a very diverse population. Because that club we went to, it felt like we was in the Midwest. They played a lot of like pop, techno music, and like 80% of the people in the club were white, which was surprising. Like, you don't really see that in many places in Africa, where you just have a club just full of just white people. So majority of the club was white. We went there, vibed out for a minute, talked to some people, got a couple drinks. We actually hung out with the guy that dropped us off at the airport. Shout out to him. He's a lifesaver, because when we got here, there were no cars at the airport. Like, literally no cars. So without him, we probably been sitting at the airport for like another hour, 2 hours. So we went and hung out with him and his girl. Vibe there. Then we actually met up with another YouTuber called Travel Connect. Shout outs to him. He came through and showed us where the black people clubs were. But that's when the night took a turn. This is very, very nice though. Feels like I'm in Vegas. It's like a cross between Vegas or Phoenix or something like that. Like, you know how desert cities are. So after we hooked up with him, he took us to 2 clubs. He took us to, what was the first club called? I think it was called Static or something like that. That club was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. It was just like 80% guys and the ratios was all off. Yeah, it was just a bad club. But he took us to another club, which I don't remember the name right now. And it was way more lively, way more people around. The ratios were way more balanced. So we hung out there for a minute. And this is where the night took a turn for the worse. So, me being me, I was socializing, talking to people. And I met this girl. We were talking it up, cool. She said she wanted to hang out. I was like, fuck it. You want to show me around? We can show me around. Bet. So she came and said, yo, what's your move? I said, I'm out tonight. This is my first night out. Let's go hit another spot after this. So she was down. Then I met another girl who was looking at me. And I talked to her, and she was asking me what's the move. Like, she wanted to hang out too. So I said, fuck it, we all could go hang out to the next spot. We all get a car and we hang out. And that's when things get very, very interesting, because at that moment, since both girls were trying to court my interest, they started arguing with each other. Like, oh, something like they both put claims on me. Like, one said I'm her baby daddy. The other one said, I don't even know. I'm her boyfriend. She said something like that. Wow, they have some really nice architecture here. Like, look at those houses up there. But anyway, so back to the story time. So they proceeded to fight over it. I'm like, yo, listen, there's no need to fight. We can all go chill at the spot. Yeah, I just met both of y'all. Like, there's no point in arguing and fighting for my attention. So we go to the spot. We hanging. They continue to argue, go back and forth. And I'm just like, yo, this is getting exhausting. One of y'all gotta go home. And I guess one of y'all can stay. Cause the other girl was with her sister. Her sister kept on like try to like turn up. And I'm like, yo, there's no reason to turn up. Long story short, one of the girl's sisters got belligerently drunk and she kept trying to fight. So I just said, fuck it. You have to go home, you and your sister. And I sent them home. But the other girl I invited, and this is one reason why y'all should really check out my kick.com/KidGreatness, because you would have saw this live, because I was live during this whole scenario. So if you want to see the experience of living overseas in Africa and the different countries, kick.com/KidGreatness. Anyway, sent one of the girls home, sent the two group girls home. The other girl with the blue that I originally met, I told her she could stay, it's cool, nobody's gonna fight you. Now, mind you, wow, Windhoek is very nice. Like, look at this. I might have to cross the street again to get that view. Let's cross the street because it's a very nice view. So I sent the girl home. The other girl continued to hang out. Then the girl with the, let's just call her light blue, because she had light blue on, said, where's my bag? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't have your bag. What did you do with your bag? Just look at this landscape. It's really, really nice. So, apparently, the other two girls I was trying to fight, long story short, stole the other girl's bag. And the girl was telling me those girls were criminals, blah, blah, blah. They was gonna rob me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, they weren't gonna rob me. I don't know how they got your bag, but I don't even know if she misplaced her bag because she was lit or she didn't even bring a bag, because I don't remember seeing her with a bag. But that was my introduction into Windhoek. Yeah, like look at this landscape. Like they got the mountains in the background. It looks super, super nice here. Southern Africa is doing their thing when it comes to infrastructure. Like Gaborone, Windhoek, Johannesburg, Maputo. All these cities have really good infrastructure. With the top tier ones being Johannesburg, of course. And after Johannesburg, it's really a toss-up. It could be Gaborone and here, but I haven't spent enough time here to give that. So he's not turning. So yeah, action-packed night last night, and now we're outside hitting the streets, trying to get the vibe of the people. But one of my first observations is there's a lot of white people here. Like a lot. Like I've never been to an African city and seen a club where it's just nothing but white. Like 80%, it had to be like at least probably 50 to 70 people in there, and they were all white. And it makes sense though, with Namibia being a former German colony. And actually the guy who dropped us off was a farmer too. He was explaining to us that he's 5th generation Namibian. Like, he doesn't even consider himself German. Well, he got German ancestors, but he's just like, yeah, I'm from here, I'm Namibian. And he speaks African. So that is so interesting. And I never really experienced that dynamic. Not even in South Africa. I didn't get a chance to interact with a lot of white people. So it's good interacting with him and getting his experience. Might be linking up with him later on too. He said some racing thing must be going on today, and he wanted me to pop out with him, and I said of course. But one thing I can say here is, like, this city is deserted. It feels like, and here's the National Museum right here. That must be the balcony of love. Yeah, I don't know what's up with these sidewalks. Like, but like, they're full of sand. Like, I don't know what's up with the sidewalks. But yeah, it's very, very nice. Like, you see they got this monument right here. And this is one of the famous landmarks here. It's this German church. It's let me see if I can say, I know I'm gonna butcher this name because German is not my first language. But this place is called Christa Cruci Church. Yeah, this church was built in 1910. And it's one of the major landmarks here in Windhoek. And mind you, this is Saturday afternoon walking around. So this is not a Monday or a weekday. This is a weekend. And the city is still pretty barren. Oh wow, they got those ladies from the traditional tribe. So here is the monument. And let's go up there, get a little closer. It looks nice. Very, very good architecture. Dr. Njomo, founding president and father of the Namibian nation. Namibia is forever free, sovereign, independent. Who's that? Sam Nujoma. And this is from 1990. Wow. So this is the founding president here. So this is very, very interesting. Being here, wow, Namibia is really a new nation. It's not that old. If he said that in 1990, what was that, 35 years ago? You gotta remember, a lot of these African countries are very, very new nations. Because after colonization, they fought for their independence, and now they're trying to develop. But I see these ladies over here, look, they're selling bracelets. But that's like that traditional tribe where they put like the red clay in their head and all that. Okay, here's the church. Christoph Kirkes? Yeah, German. not my language. But it's a pretty nice church. And like I was saying before, this was built in 1910. And you can see the views of the city right here. Very, very nice. I don't know if the church is open because it is Saturday. Doesn't look like it's open. Yeah, they got like palm. Yeah, this is like a mixture between like Vegas and like Florida vibes. So Namibia is my 30th country and my 8th African country. So I'm super excited to explore this because like it's another milestone. Like I can't believe I've been to 30 countries so far. Like time goes fast, and one thing I can say is like I felt like I grew as a person. Like every new country I go, the more I interact with new cultures and new people and learn about history, it makes me feel, what's the word I'm looking for? It makes me embrace my humanity more. Like I understand people more. I think everybody should travel. I think a lot of things, like a lot of issues, a lot of debates, a lot of fighting, it's because people don't spend time in other people's culture and try to understand where they're coming from now. Now I know a lot of these countries I didn't spend like months in, but I feel like I picked up a little bit of their culture and their vibe and understanding why the people think the way they think. And then when you go to another country, you get a whole different vibe. Like I can understand like the difference between Thailand and Cambodia, or Namibia and Botswana, or South Africa. So people really should get outside of their hometown and actually travel the world. It's a great experience. But next, I think we're gonna go ahead to the mall and link up. I want to grab something to eat, and I want to continue exploring around the city. There's supposed to be a place that's jumping today that somebody recommended that I go, so I'm gonna go there. But I did want to take a walk around the city and get a vibe, because this is a very, very walkable city. I can feel like I'm gonna do a lot of live streams just wandering around here. Alright, so I just made it to the mall. We're at I think it's called Vern or Vern. So yeah, I'm over here to meet Austin. The mall is pretty nice. And like I said earlier, we're supposed to be meeting up with well, not meeting up, but he told us a spot to go to called some car wash thing. He said go buy food and then go to this car wash. But let me show you how the mall looks like. Really nice infrastructure. I see watermelon. I want some watermelon. Seems like it's a bunch of lines at ATMs here. Like, I don't know if they have enough ATMs, because even when I went to go get money out the ATM, there was like a long line. It was like a 15-minute line. Honestly, this place doesn't even feel like Africa. Wow, that's very nice. See-through glass? Yo, they have great architecture. Yo, Southern Africa's doing their thing. Like, they are literally undefeated when it comes to infrastructure. I don't know, I haven't been to West Africa, but like, Southern Africa is really nice. Mug and Bean is like they Starbucks. This is basically like they Foot Locker, Studio 88. I've seen them everywhere, from Mozambique to South Africa to here to Botswana. It's really interesting how the continent is sectioned off. Like, you got the East, in their region, where it's a lot of developing countries. You got the South, which is like very, very developed. And I guess the North is the Arab countries. And then West is the origins of where we came from and everything. But I feel like I've made the right decision by staying on the continent and exploring the continent. I don't know who wear G-Star. So we're at Big's Car Wash. Another YouTuber recommended that we come here, Travel Connect. So we're gonna go check it out. They over here rapping and yelling at the top of their lungs.
I feel saucy. I mean like take the saucy. I mean, yeah, you see this? Our dancers. I'll show you now. Make a take a messisa.
You want to dance like Namibian? Come here.
Yeah, shit kinda trash.
Yeah. 2, 1.
I didn't try it.
Yeah. Just put it here so you can choose.
Where's the pieces at? There.
Yeah. Then you choose.
What piece? That piece?
Spice, yeah.
That little.
Take this one.
Let me just
That is
try.
chili and that is spice, that's chili.
It's good though. I don't smell like smoke though. God damn. It smells like smoke. It's really good. You gonna get some? This is what quarters? And they just sell stuff here. I'll need that good. So it's like a marketplace?
Yes, like a market.
It looks interesting.
It is, right?
This is open like every day?
Wanna go that side?
I'll follow you. Yeah, because you know more about it than me.
They also sell like
They sell which one?
dresses as well.
Ah, so it's basically like a outdoor market.
Yeah.
Got a little snacks over here, sewing. Ah, this is definitely interesting.
Very.
It's nice. They got everything in here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we get the gist. Maybe I should come here and get my hair done. That would be an experience. Alright, let's turn back. Oh, you gonna take another one? You're a wonderful tour guide. Thank you for watching the vlog. That was my first 24 hours in Windhoek. Windhoek is a very interesting city. Namibia is in general different. Like, it's way different than Botswana, South Africa. Like, they do have similarities, but they all have their own individual flair. But we're gonna continue to explore Namibia. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and remember, you can't rush greatness. We out.